In this video, I'd like to show you how to use command line arguments with TextMaster Data Editor. The default installation path for TextMaster is under C, Program Files, EXMP Inc., TextMaster Data Editor. Depending on the version of TextMaster that you have, be it 32 or 64-bit, it may exist in the Program Files x86 folder, meaning 32-bit. Now that folder only exists if you are on a 64-bit operating system running the 32-bit version of the application. In this situation, I'm on a 64-bit version running the 64-bit application, so it will not be in the x86 folder. That being said, if we were to navigate to there, if we just run textmaster.exe, the default application opens as expected. But there are two additional switches that you can use to open TMB, which are batches, TMQ, which are queries, and TMC, which are connections. So if you were to just specify a particular connection, in this case this sample data is a TMC, as denoted by the icon here. Now if we were to hit the Shift button and then right click on it, Windows gives us this very convenient copy as path. So I can take that and put it here, right click, paste. When that opens, I'm granted with the ability to query or edit that connection. Now if I was to open this demo sample TMQ file, it would open for me to query or modify the file. But now if I am to specify that I wish to execute this file without any user interaction, I can put the -E switch, and as soon as it opens it will begin execution. Now for commands such as inserts or updates or some sort of data processing commands, especially on large files, you may wish for the application to close once it's completed its work, in which case the EC function is useful. So E means to execute and C means to close when completed. So when we run it, because it's such a short select statement, it doesn't stick around for very long. But if it was a long statement, it would stay on the screen for a while, but with all of the ribbon items such as stop disabled. So you can close it and kill it, but you cannot change the structure of the query and run it again. The same applies to TMB files, which are for batches. And I suspect that this is probably the environment wherein you will use this a lot more, as batches can become a lot more complex than the queries themselves. One thing to note is that if you add the TextMaster Data Editor installation directory to the environment, to the path environment value, then you can invoke TextMaster without having to go to the Program Files folder. What that means is on Windows 8, if you hit the Windows X button and then go to System, now if you're on an older version of Windows, you can right-click My Computer and click Properties, or you can hold the Windows button down and hit Pause Break. If you do that, this system dialog will come up, and then you need to click the Advanced System Settings. Once here, choose Advanced and Environment Variables at the bottom. Now depending on whether you want this feature just for the current user or for the entire operating system, you can set it either at the top or the bottom. Now what you do is you find the path variable and you add the data editor installation path at the end of the file, but before that a small semicolon to separate it from the other paths that are in here. Basically what this means is that you can invoke any executable within the TextMaster data editor directory without having to be in that directory. This is convenient because if I'm on my desktop, I may wish to just say TextMaster.exe and it will find it. Without the path variable, it will not know where to look for the TextMaster executable. So TextMaster.exe, demo sample data, and bam. The last thing I want to show you is how you can create a a shortcut to TextMaster and have these So here is my TextMaster directory, and here is the application. So if I have a shortcut to it, and I open the shortcut, and within it, on the properties, set these flags. I can say /e, for example, to execute. Make sure to put the space at the end, just in case, and click OK. Then basically this is my TextMaster execute shortcut. Now any file that I drop here will automatically get executed. So the demo sample data query, if put here, will immediately start running. So this concludes this training video. For more videos, please visit our website at www.exnp.com/tm. Thank you for watching.